The clone commando Gregor has appeared in 3 of the animated Star Wars series, most recently in The Bad Batch. So today let's go over his complete timeline so far, from his first appearance to his last. Like all clones, CC-5576 was born on Kamino, where he trained to be part of an elite squad of clone commandos known as Foxtrot Group. On a mission to the planet Serish, he nobly stayed behind to cover his brother's retreat, and he was listed as missing in action. We don't know exactly what happened to him, but he lost his memory and wound up on the planet Abathar, where he got a job at a local diner called Power Sliders. His boss, a Solistan named Borkus, treated him poorly, only paying him room and board. Borkus hid Gregor's armor and gear, keeping his new employee's identity as a clone a secret. Republic Colonel Meber Gascon discovered Gregor on Abathar when his own mission left him stranded there. The colonel and the droids under his command helped Gregor remember his past, find his armor, and reclaim his true identity. A clone commando once more, he assaulted a nearby separatist Rhydonium factory, giving Gascon and his droids a chance to escape the planet and continue their mission. Gregor was once again thought dead when he blasted containers of Rhydonium to destroy himself and several droids along with him. He miraculously survived the explosion, and when the Clone Wars came to an end, he was recruited by the Empire along with several other clone commandos to train the next generation of Imperial soldiers, TK Troopers. He worked at a secret installation on the planet Darrow until he decided he no longer wanted to be part of the Empire. It's possible the explosion on Abathar or maybe the battle on Serish damaged his inhibitor chip, allowing him to keep his free will. But those traumatic events definitely took a toll on his mental state as well. He sent a distress call from Darrow, which was answered by Clone Force 99, who infiltrated the base and rescued him. He eventually joined more clones who had defected from the Empire named Rex and Wolf. They each had their inhibitor chips removed for good, and they settled on the planet Selos, making their home in an old ATTE walker. 15 years after the end of the Clone Wars, they were approached by a rebel cell that included former Jedi Kanan Jarrus. He was initially distrustful of the clones after witnessing the death of his own master at their hands, but they joined forces to defeat the Empire, who had tracked the rebels to Selos. Although Rex left to help the rebels, Gregor and Wolf stayed behind for a time, but about 4 years later they decided to join Rex's cell in liberating the planet Lothal from the Empire. During an attack on the Imperial headquarters there, Gregor was shot and mortally wounded. He passed away in Rex's arms. And that wraps up his story so far. It's possible, and I would say very likely, that he will continue to play a part in the Bad Batch as the series moves forward, but that's it for today. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.